So, what is the funniest thing that's ever happened to you on a porn set?
The funniest thing? Gosh, there's been so many funny things that have happened.
Well, tell us a few.
It's hard to remember. It's hard to recall. I fell down a flight of stairs once. That hurt, but it was pretty funny. I also I'm really clumsy. So another time we were doing sex stills and I was running around the couch to get to the other side of the guy so I could suck his wiener, and there was one girl on the other side, and I ran, and my feet slipped out from under me because I was wearing stockings on a hardwood floor. Bad idea. And I landed on my hip, and I had a bruise this size for about 3 weeks. It was really sucked. But it was really hilarious, and it's on BTS for a Harmony movie, if anybody wants to go find it.
What's your most embarrassing moment?
My most embarrassing moment was the first time I worked for Belladonna, and we did enema play, and I took a crap in her backyard. And then her husband put it in slow motion so everybody could see. And it was colored enemas, so it was really pretty as like red enema was coming out, and then the two colors mixed together and made purple, and then the blue enema came out, and then the backyard log.
I see. So that's actually available for
I think it is still on archive on their website.
Okay. What do you think about during sex on set?
The person I'm having sex with. I really like the connection, so I think about the person I'm having sex with, and I create fantasies around them. Other than that, if I can't make a connection with that person, I think about maybe the person I worked with the day before.
Okay. What's your idea of a perfect date?
A date I've already actually had. The perfect date I've ever had, and so far is the perfect date until it is covered up by the following perfect date is, actually one of 2 dates. One was I was surprised and brought to Charles Bukowski's grave, which is one of my favorite authors, and we had a picnic on Charles Bukowski's grave, which was amazing. And then, which was more like a day, not a date. And then a date was I was picked up on a tandem bicycle, and we rode to the restaurant we ate dinner at, which was in this like tree grove area, and it was amazing food. And then one of my favorite songs played, and I'm not going to sing it because it's really inappropriate. It's not anything about love. It actually is an anti-love song, which is kind of awkward for me to bring up now, so I'm going to rewind. And then we got on our tandem bicycle and we rode around the neighborhood, and we went to a couple of different bars. But I think the tandem bicycle was really honestly the most romantic thing that somebody could have done, because bikes are awesome and tandem bikes are twice the fun.
When you're not working, what do you do for fun?
I ride my bike. I ride my bicycle. I also swim a lot, and I cook, I sew, I play my oboe, I do art projects. I like throw pots, and not throw, but throw pots. And I like to go to antique fairs. I'm a big nerd, so I read comic books and do stuff like that.
After a day on set, what's your favorite thing to do?
I like to read. I like to just wind down the day. So, like I said, I like to eat. I'll get my book out, I'll read, and I'll sit in my big comfy brown chair that I have at home. My cat will sit on my lap, and I'll read my book.
What's your favorite comfort food?
Right now, mac and cheese. I'm really big on the mac and cheese. I think I've always been big on the mac and cheese because it's something that my mom made a lot when we were growing up. Either that or like chicken and spaghetti. She used to make that a lot. Lasagna she made a lot. Stuffed cabbage she made a lot. So like anything that's like from my childhood. those are things that. But a lot of times, like if I can't decide, sometimes I get anxiety if I don't eat, and if I can't decide what I want to eat, mac and cheese is always like the foolproof thing to put in my mouth.
Favorite color?
Orange is my favorite color.
Favorite flower?
Orange roses.
Which soccer team do you support?
Ooh, that's a fun question. Any Brazilian team, most likely. And in the World Cup, obviously, you know, like, I would love to root for Brazil, but I may not be able to because I might have to root for the United States, being that I am an American. But I love Brazil. Everything about Brazil really, like, drives me wild. So, you know, like, I love Flamengo, and I love all the teams from the South because they're, like, the greatest fucking soccer teams on the goddamn planet. And then after that, I would maybe pick, like, Spain, maybe. Maybe some of the Spanish teams, maybe. But I guess, like, you know, I'll have to say either Brazil or the United States. Or Ecuador.
If it was Spain, would it be Barcelona?
Of course you guys want me to say that I love Barcelona. I'm not gonna say it.
If you were a soccer player's wife, who would you be married to?
Pele.
Can you tell us why?
Because he's fucking amazingly talented, and I get off on talent.
Right. Which two famous soccer players would you like a DP with?
Oh, fucking DP. Let's go straight to the goddamn gangbang. I would get gangbanged by, well, yes, the Brazilian national team.
Any particular names?
Well, you know, Ronaldinho, Ronaldo, you know, all those guys are fucking, like, dude, and there's one guy that I cannot remember his name right now. I would never get gangbanged by David Beckham. Sorry, dude, you're old. You're hot, but you're old. And you had cornrows. This is, weird.
Are you good with balls?
Yes. All sorts of balls. Well, sports balls end up in my face. I always get hit in the face with balls of the sport nature. And I always get hit in the face with balls of the other nature. But it's much more fucked in the ass, so excuse my vocabulary.
Is there anything you want to say to your fans before we go?
Thanks for being my fans. I'm here because of you guys and gals. If you don't want me here, I wouldn't be here. And so every job that I do and every sex scene that I have, I do, honestly, with you guys in mind. Because you guys are awesome. My fans are amazing.